Alright guys, welcome back to the movement. Today we're going to talk about the pretzel. The pretzel is really good because it hits a few different joints. We've got the shoulder, thoracic spine, and the hip. And so what it is really good as a dynamic warm-up, but it's also really good as a cool-down. And I've got a really neat video for you guys today because I've got two different people, totally different lifestyles with very similar problems. So we're going to do Rick, who's the businessman, sits all day. He's got a hard time with his posture, sometimes a rounded posture, so he's constantly in hip flexion. And we've got MC, who's a volleyball player, and she's constantly in this rounded posture, ready to receive passes. She's a libero. Okay. All right, so Rick, constantly sitting at his desk. We've got him rolling on his quads and his hip flexors. If he feels a tender spot, he stops on that spot and he bends his knee 5 times on that spot. He's going to do a minute on his left and a minute on his right. He's my guy who's warming up for his workout today. MC is my client that just got done with a really tough workout, strength and conditioning. She's our girl that's constantly in that rounded posture in volleyball, so we're going to get her in some thoracic extensions. She's going to do 3 positions, 5 at each position. All right, here's Rick in his dynamic warm-up pretzel. He's got his head lifted on a half roller so that we've got his neck straight. He's got his knee higher than his hip so that his hip is not involved in the movement. And then we're taking that shoulder as far across our body every exhale so that he gets as much thoracic rotation as he can. When he inhales, he gets out of the movement. When he exhales, he sees if he can go a little bit further. As you can see, the hand is underneath the foot, getting the quad and hip flexor into a stretch. All right. And here we got our cool down girl. She's a little bit more mobile. She's 16 years old. She's holding her knee up, again, higher than her hip height. Every inhale, she's gluing herself in the posture, and every exhale, she's seeing if she can get her shoulder blade a little bit closer to the ground. She's going to do 10 breaths on her right, 10 on her left. All right, you guys can see the differences, but still the similarities in 2 different people, 2 different demographics, but how the drill can still relate to them. So use this as a dynamic warm-up today, or use it as a cool-down, or just use it to work on your shoulder mobility, thoracic mobility, and hip mobility. Let me know how it goes. Good luck.